Good morning. What a night that was. That didn't go to plan at all. I think I said it last night. It just got really foggy. It was raining on and off. So I couldn't finish my video properly for what I was doing for dinner. Well, I did do it, but it's not good at all. But like I said last night, I am gonna still upload it. Yeah, I just kept on waking up through the night. It absolutely hammered it down. Must have gone on for a couple of hours. I'm sure that wasn't in the forecast. Finally kind of woke up properly at 7:30. Just laid there thinking, great, I've got to put my wet clothes on, or wet boots on, wet and cold. But I've got them all on now. I'm up, I've had a cup of tea. I'm just going to walk up here to get a photo, or a thumbnail photo of my tent and the cleave. Then I'm going to crack on and do my breakfast. I'm sure the river level's gone up slightly. Definitely looks a bit more fierce than it was yesterday. I'm going to crack on up this hill. Right, it's 5 to 10. I've finally packed up and ready to go. This is where I was last night. So as always, leave no trace. You are allowed to camp on this spot. I will show you on the map now. The purple area you are allowed to camp in. I should have filmed it really, but my head end was right up by that great big turd, and I could smell that this morning. And you can see here, look how wet that is. That wasn't that wet last night. Here. I feel really guilty. Earlier on, some bloke was walking along the cleave there, walked across, and obviously it's such a stunning area here. You want to take photos. You managed to get a photo of down here, but unfortunate for him, he had me here with the tent. So if you're watching this video, I doubt you are, but if you are, I do apologise. So got to work out what to do now. I think I'm gonna walk up that hill, which I did this morning, and get a phone signal, phone the wife, let her know I'm still alive. I think I'm gonna follow it along the top and go to Bleak House Ruin. I've been there before, but before I started YouTube. So I'm gonna get to Bleak House Ruin and decide what I'm gonna do from there. I've come over the top of this hill here. It's been very boggy. That's looking down into the Tavy cleave and the direction I come from yesterday. There's the rocks I sat at for about 5 minutes. Absolutely stunning. And I hate to admit it, but I've actually been using my tripod as a walking stick, because oh sorry, I almost fell down a hole then. It was so steep coming up that hill, it just helped me, and walking through this bog, it's helped me. So I'm actually considering on buying some walking sticks. I've always said I never would, because I ain't that kind of hiker, but I can see why people do use them. So I need to try and get across this river somehow. I said to you I was going to go to Bleak House Ruin. I forgot to mention earlier that I'm actually camping and walked through Willsworthy firing range. There's no firing day or night. I'll leave a link to the website in the description box for you to go and check out. Always check it before you come out. And the route, sorry, it's really dodgy ground here. The route I was going to take to Bleak House Ruin goes through Merryfell firing range, and they've got firing there today, so I can't cut across there now. Camera's probably not picking it up, but just there you have the firing ranges boundary posts, hence why I'm trying to come down this. So depending on what time it is, I might not go to Bleak House Ruin this time. I might just do that another day. But I'm just rambling on now. I'll keep on pausing because I'm trying to concentrate on what way to take. So I'll probably come back to you when I'm on the other side of the river, if I make it across. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is what I've got to come through. Wish me luck. I've not come that far, but it's taken me ages. It's absolutely rubbish walking along here. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm having a real bad time. I'm not enjoying this at all. I've fallen over. I need to get across here, and I'm running out of space to get across because the border for the Merryfell firing range is just there. There's quite a lot of places I could have crossed if I didn't have my backpack, but there's no way I can jump across with my backpack. No way. And I ain't going to chuck it across because I still got my 2 litres of cider in there, and I've had a couple of them bottles explode on me before. I'm a bit gutted, I just didn't have time to drink it last night. It's just really a bad night, really. Hence why my bag's still heavy. I do apologise, this probably isn't making for a good video. There's one post you can see there. I'm right on the borderline here, and there's the other post going up there, so I can't go any further. I can't get through all this. That's going to be up to my shins or even my knee. So I just got to make a decision whether to risk jumping across or walking back the way I come. There's no other way across. It's just such a shame that there's firing. Well, I can't hear nothing, but I did look on the website yesterday, and it said there's live firing during the day, so I can't risk going up there. But that would have been spot on, going up along the top. Decisions. There's no way I'm going to cross up there. So I've got 2 options now. I can either go all the way back the way I just come from, or I think this could be my best option. Get into my shorts again, which I would have to do down the other end if I walk back anyway, and across this bit here. It looks shallow enough. I've used my tripod and tested the depth of that in there. I should be okay. If I can walk across them rocks, balancing with my backpack, and I can see it does look shallow on the other side of the rocks. I think it's my only option. Well, I finally made it across. I just played that clip back and I was in stitches. You lot probably are as well. Although disgusted about my body, but oh well. I'm across, that is the main thing. Unfortunately it looks like it's going to rain. And I'm not really in the mood to do much more now, so I'm going to start heading back towards the pub, and depending on what time I get there and the bus goes, I might even get a pint. I just got to climb up this thing now. Well, I feel like such an idiot. I've come up to the boundary markers. As you can see on there, it says Willsworthy. And you come round to the other side and it says Oldcampton. Although you would have thought it would have been the other way round, wouldn't you? It's warning you not to enter Willsworthy firing range, but with the way the notice is, you would have already come through it. Same with the Oldcampton side. But yeah, that's a bit gutting. I could have just carried on along that ridge. Could either cross down there or carried on up to Bleak House Ruin, which you can see in the centre of your screen. To the left of that you have Higher Donegal. To the right of that you have Green Tor. I did think it was strange, they've got 3 diggers up there. And I thought, well, if there's live firing, why would there be diggers? But obviously there's no firing. But it's strange to see diggers up here, 3 of them as well. Well, I come across this just a minute ago, walked across it, got absolutely soaked. Looks quite normal, quite solid, doesn't it? Look at that. My feet are absolutely drenched. Right, well, I've come up from down there. When I was down there, I filmed up here. And I said about Bleak House Ruin. And to the left of it is Higher Donegal. Well, it's not, it's Lower Donegal. Got Green Tor there. Camera might be able to pick it up. The 3 diggers just there. I've now picked up this track here. Going to follow it up there, past Dixwell, Arms Tor, Ridgery Cross. And I'm not sure which pub I'm going to go to yet, the Dartmoor Inn or the Fox and Hound. I will let you know when I get there. I'm literally only 2 minutes away from where I was filming. And there you have Great Links Tor, Arms Tor and Brat Tor. And how can I keep on forgetting to mention Fair Tor, which is my favourite place to camp by far, definitely. So I'm just going to follow this track all the way down. I finally managed to get down that hill and decided to go to the Dartmoor Inn because I've only got 30 minutes till my bus goes, and here we have a footbridge to cross. I don't want to risk going the other way because there's no footbridge to cross and the river's quite high. I'm knackered. So yeah, I've really enjoyed the first part of this video. First day was enjoyable, second day not so much, but who cares, I'm up in Dartmoor. And you see, like, on the first day of recording, I put a lot of effort into, or tried to put a lot of effort into filming. The second day I'm too tired, so I just can't be bothered. I'm not sure if this is going to be a two-parter or a one-parter yet. I know last night when I put some clips together, I was on 16 minutes. So I don't know how much more I've got to put on. I have filmed a bit today. And obviously I don't want the videos to be too long for you. So, yeah, can't wait to get home and have a bath. I've lived in my house, new house, for 4 months now. I've still not had a bath. Obviously I've showered. I love this place. So yeah, got 30 minutes till my bus goes. So I won't be stopping for a pint. So if you watched this far, thank you very much, really appreciated, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.